Okay, so in this video we're going to talk about why consistency isn't a strategy. Everyone online tells you to just show up daily, post daily content, be consistent, post content for a year straight and you will see the results guaranteed. But that's just not the case, because if you're just posting daily but without a set direction or a plan to grow your brand, you will most likely not see the results. I've seen this happen 1,000 times. There are a lot of businesses or people who are growing their personal channels or their businesses, and they're posting daily, they're being consistent, but they are not reaching the views or the goal. And in this video, I wanted to just dissect why it is important to have a plan, not just be consistent. The problem with consistency being the goal is that posting every day feels you're doing something productive. I mean, you're posting daily, that's a good thing, and it is, but it's not the same as growing your channel. You can be the most consistent brand on Instagram or Facebook or whichever platform you're growing, and you can still be invisible if you do not have this plan. Consistency is just a habit. It's not really a strategy. If you're disciplined, then you might find it pretty easy to create content daily. But as I said, it's not a strategy, whereas a strategy has a goal. Posting on Wednesday or Friday doesn't really have a goal. Now, it does not mean that you should not be consistent. You should absolutely be consistent with your content, be active on social media. Most brands that reach a certain amount of influence online have indeed been consistent for a long period of time, but they are all moving with a purpose or a goal in this case. Now, there are a few questions to determine whether or not you have a set goal for your content that you're publishing. The first one is, who are you talking to? If you have a niche that you're talking to or an ICP, that's the first good sign. The second question is, what do you want them to feel or do or think after seeing your content? Do you want them to interact? Do you want them to think that, oh, this guy is legit, or oh, this brand is legit? What is the purpose for the content, and what meaning do you want to leave behind the person that is seeing your content? The third question to ask is, what is the balance between content that is building trust versus content that is selling? Now, you do not want to be selling 100% of the time, because we as people do not like being sold to, especially being cold approached. Now, one perfect example is when you're going to the store and a salesman is coming up to you and asking if did you sign up for this product? Do you have this product? Most of the time, we do not want to be approached, and the same goes for online approaches. So you should find the balance between creating content that is building trust and creating content that is incentivized to sell. Now, last but not least, the fourth question to ask to find out whether or not you have a strategy or a goal set for your content is, are you speaking to new people or only your existing followers? You should be speaking to both of them. You do not want to speak only to new people, and you do not want to speak only to your current existing followers. You should find the perfect middle ground, which solidifies the existing followers and also attracts new ones. To reframe this whole point, consistency is just a byproduct of your strategy and not the strategy itself. When you know what you're doing and why you're doing it, showing up regularly becomes easy. But going in with the thought that you will be posting every day without a clear strategy set and you will see the results anyways is just doing busy work, and you will most likely not see the results. That's it, guys. Thank you and bye.